Hi, Adrian Singh again, and welcome to our webinar on how to achieve sales mastery. Today we are concluding secret number 4, which is the opportunity switch, and we are going to be talking about how to deliver your first masterclass. If you have not as yet subscribed to our channel, please do so now. Click the subscribe button below. We also invite you to click on the bell so you can be aware of all our upcoming videos. We like for you to send us your comments. We respond to all your comments, and please share our videos with all friends, all family who might be interested in our teachings. Right now we're talking only about Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, and there's a lot of value that can be of considerable interest to many people. So stay tuned. Be back in 1 second. Hi, Adrian Singh here, back once more with how to achieve sales mastery. And what we're doing in these lessons is we're tying in all the learnings from Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. We're tying in the learnings to any person who is interested in achieving sales mastery. So there's a lot of learnings from this book. Today we're concluding secret number 4, which is the opportunity switch, which is a very, very important lesson, important secret in the book Expert Secrets. That is why this particular secret took 4 videos to finish, and today concludes the last of the steps, which is delivering your free masterclass. So just as we're about to, before I get into step number 4, I just want to recap very quickly the first 3 steps. And the first step is in the opportunity switch is work for free. And Russell Brunson, he spoke about you have no credibility in the beginning, you have no one following you, no one knows you're an expert, yet you have all this information in your head. So how do you do that? You find people who need your service, and you start to volunteer your services for free. In his, he drew an example of a guy who wanted to find a job, and he went a clothing store. He wanted to work for a particular clothing store. He went into the clothing store and he said, look, he found a heap of clothes there that no one seemed to want to take care of. He asked the manager if he can fold the clothes. The manager was confused. The manager said, okay, if you want to, no problem, go ahead. He folded all the clothes. Not only did he do that, he exceeded expectations. He took a broom and started to sweep. And he just politely said, okay, thank you, and he left for the day. Came the next day and he did the same thing all over again. He came the next day, he did the same thing all over again. So the manager called him, he said, listen, you are a very good person. I can see from your work, you have a lot of potential. Would you like a job? And he was very excited. He got his dream job. And he would have gotten this job faster than he would have gotten had he gone through an interview process, fill out all the forms, and go through various stages for interview process. So, work for free. Russell Brunson also did the same thing for a particular company called Live Fit TV, where he volunteered his services, Fit Live TV, where he volunteered his services. The owner was very confused, and back then Russell Brunson was already a known entity, but he admired this company, and he saw ways in which he could improve how this company operated, their sales capacity. So he volunteered. The owner of the company couldn't understand why Russell would want to do something like that. Russell volunteered. 2 weeks later he came, he analyzed the sales process, he found a way to build a sales funnel, and the company started earning from very little to $20,000-$30,000 per day. Over a period of 3 years, the company earned over in excess of $25 million US. The owner of the company was ecstatic. He couldn't believe what had happened. and he volunteered to do a testimonial video for Russell Brunson. Soon after Russell had done the video, and he began to see results. So Russell Brunson, now this was a very elite company, he took the video and he used that as a testimonial in creating and promoting a new program that he was doing. So he was able to up his game and charge a lot more for an elite program, because he had created value for this customer before, and people could there was evidence of it by his testimonial. Then we went into step number 2, which is designing the vehicle. And Russell Brunson reminded us, don't be tempted to jump straight into developing the content. Before you develop the content, start with the marketing. So he guided us through what he referred to as a who-what statement. I'm going to teach you something, which is, I'm going to teach a certain group of people, which is your sub-market, which is your red ocean, how to do something, which is your niche, which is your blue ocean. So he's going to teach his sub-market, his red ocean, how to do something to get into a blue ocean. And I added, by learning this, you will also benefit. You will get the following benefits, because people want to see the benefits as well. So the who-what statement, and having developed that statement, we would then turn it into a very marketing savvy tagline, which we tie in what people desire the most and what they fear the most. So we call it the opportunity switch tagline, which is the marketing savvy tagline, which is how to do something they desire the most without doing something that they fear the most. So I use the example, how to flip houses on eBay this weekend and earn $10,000. That's what they desire the most, without having to go to the bank and get a loan, which is what they fear the most. So that's your marketing savvy tagline. So you now have a great tagline. So the marketing is there, you did your work, you have a few people following you. Now you have to do step number 3, which is to give them what they want, which is the ask campaign. This is step number 3, asking people what they want. So now you've moved from the marketing to start developing the content. And this would have been my last lesson, where people don't buy what they need, they buy what they desire. So someone may need a car, but they desire something more than just a car. They desire a car with the latest CD sound system, air conditioning system, sunroof, all the latest features. So if you can give them what they want, you create a vehicle that will take their want to a certain result, which is what they want. Right? We spoke about, so there are 3 things we need to just zero in on. Find a hot market, which is your area of expertise. Make sure it's a hot market where you can be able to monetize it down the road. There's a lot of people, there's communities of people who are looking for advice and information on this topic. Ask them what they want, give it to them. So there's a process for that. The first thing is create a landing page. On that landing page, you ask people what it is that they're looking for. So it's a free live webinar. The way you do it is you create a form where you have to give a reward, because people will not participate without a reward. That's just human nature. So you create a landing page with a form, how to something without something, how to do something people want without doing something what they fear the most, which we just talked about regarding flipping houses on eBay, earning $10,000 this weekend without having to go to the bank and get a loan. You ask them what's their number 1 question. So their question might be, how do I price my services for such a task? So they type in their services, they type in the question, they type in their email address, they hit the submit button, you get it. What you get is a couple things. One is you get a member, a person, or if you want to call him a guinea pig, for your first live workshop or your masterclass. So you have a participant. 2, you have a question which people are looking for a solution to, which will form part of your content. So you have validated your content by not putting irrelevant material into your content. You're giving people exactly what they want, and you have an email address where you can continue to keep in contact with that person. That person is someone who is very targeted. They are interested in what you have to teach, otherwise they wouldn't have found you in the first place, and you can almost market to them for life. You then take the questions that they ask. How do I set my price? And you flip it into a marketing savvy question, and you flip it to saying, learn how to set your pricing for selling online on eBay. Right? That's a marketing savvy, and you can use that marketing type question in your sales letters, in your emails, in everything. And then you create the content, which is you structure your course or your workshop or masterclass into modules and units, and you give people exactly what they're looking for. So this is a very structured unit so far. It's very, very important. And we're on to step number 4, which is delivering your free masterclass, which is almost the easiest part of it. The hardest part was what we did before. So to make your first masterclass is very simple. All you need is 2 tools. You need Facebook, a Facebook group, and Facebook Live. Both are free. Right? Next, you will need some technology to help you deliver the masterclass. You can use various platforms like GoToWebinar. I like Zoom. Zoom is very, very easy to use. Or www.instantteleseminar.com for audio teleseminars. Right? Then you can decide on how you want to deliver your presentation. If you want to deliver it in a PowerPoint, you can create a PowerPoint for your content, and you can speak behind the scenes, or you can speak in front of a camera to your audience. So you determine that. Russell Brunson, he recommends storytelling to be able to explain your content in a storytelling manner because it's more interesting to the consumer. And remember when we spoke earlier, in our earlier videos, we said don't ever be boring. That's a mistake that people make. They be boring, they have all the technical information, but they run people away from them because they're boring. People are yawning, people are, I hope I'm not that way with you guys, but you don't want to ever be boring. I'm learning as I go along, so if I was boring in the beginning, I hope I'm better off today and still getting better. So after you completed your first masterclass, celebrate a little bit. You will have some great results to prove you can do it. Right? You have proven to yourself that you can do it. Right? You have completed your first masterclass, so you have context now. You're no longer just in the land of wishing and hoping and designing. You've now done it, and you should be at a stage where you can reflect back, look back at the workshop, look back at the masterclass, see how you can improve it, because every class you do needs to be better and better. So you reach a point where you can charge a fee that is of a high level enough that people will be more than willing to pay because you're giving 10 times that in value. Right? So the results you get from this beta group will become the fuel that grows your expert business. So I hope that this opportunity switch secret number 4 was very valuable to you. I know that I will be taking a lot of these learnings to my team in sales, because there's a lot that I can teach them from here to be able to up their game and improve their sales in the field. This is not only for selling online training program. The same information can be used if you're selling products in the field. or services. So it's just a matter of listening to the content or reading the book and understanding how you're going to adapt the material to what you are currently selling. So thank you once more. Please don't leave without subscribing to the channel. It's very important to us. That's all we do this for your involvement, your interaction. So please subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell so you can be advised of any new videos. Give us some feedback, some contents. Tell us the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if we're not doing a good job, tell us where you want to see us improve. And please share with your friends. Thank you, and look forward to our next video. See you later. Bye.